Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? This crazy time that we're in. Crazy time indeed. Maintenance. Let's see, maintenance at a truck stop. Yeah, those are definitely considered essential now, Clement. Definitely considered essential, and all the work that you're doing, I know I certainly appreciate. No, it's definitely something that is essential during all of this. Not gonna lie. We're just gonna chill for a bit, see how things are going, and just talk, and I'll catch up before we get on to the main event. Something I like to do. This has been a while. A lot is going on. A lot is going on indeed. But that sucks that you're running low on supplies and everything too. That's not good. I know products have been all over the place to begin with. I couldn't even imagine. Like I was working up until yesterday. Yesterday was my last day for at least 2 weeks. It's just kind of crazy how your kind of work that kind of work is overlooked until something like this happens, where we need it, and everyone's freaking out and shutting at home, and you still have to go in to provide them with everything that they're gonna need. I totally get it. Hopefully I can provide you with some sort of reprieve during all this as an audio in the background. Some sort of reprieve. We definitely all could use it. I'm treating these first couple of days as if I've got a long weekend, so I'm just happy all of that stuff is done for now. Which means I get to spend some more time with you guys. Thinking in the evenings just for a few hours, but we'll see as this goes on. Who knows? I'm new to all of this, so we'll figure it out as we go. Absolutely figure it out as we go along. It's because that is what we need to do. Trying to find a better way to do everything for chat and whatnot. You can still get on the rewrite. Professor, you still can absolutely get on that rewrite. The rewrite is encouraged. What are you rewriting? Sorry if the background music keeps going out, but just with how I'm doing everything, it doesn't stay open. I want to have something in the background. I've been to Ohio a few times. I was out in Zanesville a couple years ago for a dodgeball tournament. Ain't nothing to do in Zanesville, let me tell you, except we found a good place to get some margaritas. That was the big thing, within walking distance of our hotel. Professor, you can keep me on in the background. I ain't gonna get mad if you got some work that you need to do, or if it's some school stuff. I get you. I know with what I was doing, I only saw a few people wearing gloves and only a handful of people wearing masks working with the public. That was kind of the surprising thing, of how many people weren't wearing masks or anything. That was the surprising part. But that's just me. I think I got chat in a better way, so it looks like I'm looking at you guys. When we get into the KOTOR, I'm gonna go away, but very cool. Interesting, Clement. That's such a small world. We were playing at the one high school not too far. huge gym that was kind of surprising how in the middle there was nothing. We drove from the airport and from the Columbus airport rather than driving all the way out from where we were from Chicago at the time. Much easier travel. You're but Professor, rewriting crystalline, that's got to be a task, that's for sure. Making sure everything is set and ready to go. Figured we'd just hang out for a few minutes and chat for a bit before we get into the heat of the matter. Doing some live recording, as it were. Just have a little fun with it. With everything that's been going on, I've been getting back and just being wiped after work, and you know, I don't want to put anything out, and I've said this before, that I don't want to put anything out that I'm not enjoying. As would I, absent. I would be absolutely interested in the final product. Are you just rewriting it, or are you going to reanimate it too? That's another game I need to finish up again. Get through all the what's it called? All the mini games and whatnot. Still haven't finished it myself since early access. But, you know, life takes you in other directions, I guess. Hope everyone's doing okay, though. Hope everyone's staying safe. As best we can. That's all we really can do. That's probably the hardest part for me, would be to figure out how to phrase everything and how to write it and kind of make some tweaks, let alone keeping it congruent. Oh, I don't look. I can't look at fireworks anymore that way. I've tried. Issue has ruined me for that, and he knows it. He doesn't care. He'll laugh. He'll think it's funny. I mean, he's not wrong, but he'll think it's funny. Then they try the same thing in other stuff too. I know there's one probably somewhere in Ethereal Enigma. There's gotta be one somewhere. We'll find it. We'll absolutely find it, but I'm not looking forward to when we do. Not looking forward to that part at all. That's going to be a nightmare. But I know which route I'm running once we get there. I know who I'm going to romance and look after. I know, but I'm not telling anybody until I do it. I mean, you could guess all you want. You got a 50-50 shot. But even then, I'm not telling, because that ruins the fun. Totally ruins the fun. I don't want to do that. Let's see here. Messing with a couple little things. That way. But I'm getting close to getting us started here on the KOTORs. Just wanna, again, just have some fun. Just chill and relax. I haven't said who's best girl. Best girl's always up to interpretation. I mean, when in doubt, Dishu is best girl anyways, so... Everyone's got their own best girl. All depends on what it is at the time. I know at first with Ace Academy, I was like, Mayu's best girl. But then that changed. Actually, really, the correct answer is Pongo's best girl. We were all wrong the entire time, and we had no idea. Pongo's best girl. Plain and simple. There, I said it. And he knows it. He's been so confused during all of this. That's fine, you know, keep me in on your headphones, man. That'll be something. Be a little sane as long as they let you wear the headphones, that is. You know. I know some places they're that way. Me and my coworker were thinking about doing some stuff. I mean, everyone agrees. Kara agrees. Even Zach agrees. Begrudgingly, but Zach agrees. Absolutely. What's going on here? Getting friends that want to play the Division. Nah. KOTOR's where it's at. KOTOR is where it is at least for tonight. At least for tonight. I have no idea. They will never know. They never will know. I won't tell them, that's for sure. That's way too cold. Way too cold. Way too cold. Oh, hello. That's a Bastila-butt. Alright, so before we're gonna queue up to kind of get everything going here. Because I wanna got a lot to play through. I imagine a couple hours through this is gonna be very interesting. So I'm gonna make way for Aswad Dickwhistle. Oh, Mittens? Mittens has been around for hold on, but we'll go back there. Where are we here? Yeah. Mittens back here. He's where is it? There he is. There he is. Mittens, I've had Mittens since college. A friend gave him to me, and he's an asshole. Just don't acknowledge him. As you've told the couple of times he's said some things in the videos, he's been nothing but a jerk to me, and he's always been that way. Yet I still keep him around, like most cats. Mittens is a fun time. If goalie G-Dog's out there lurking around, he might be working, but I don't know. If he's lurking around there, he knows all about Mittens. He was there for... He knows the friend who gave him to me. That was a gift to me and my roommate at the time. Not from anywhere in particular. I have no idea where she even got him from. Just all of a sudden he came up. His tag says he's got a little tag that's about right here that it's got his name on it and everything too. He's something. Let's just put it that way. Mitten's story is for another time. Another time from a land far, far away. I mean, for some, not too far away, but you know, seems like a long way away from now. So, doing some quick initial checks of everything, if I can even. Let's see, because here's what I'm thinking. I just need Force Aura, bonus to defense, Force Valor. Okay, I thought I did have a power for her that I could certainly use, so that might. I mean, this might work. So here's my thought with all of what I'm gonna be doing. So we're gonna end up probably using Force Aura along with Force Valor. That's what I'm gonna be banking on because I am pretty low on energy shields at this point in time, like ridiculously low. And the whole premise is then to use Bastila and the powers that she offers us to be able to get these boosts. Because if this builds all the physical attributes and then this is a +2 bonus to defense, against Kalo, Nord, and Davik, we should be okay. I'm just going to dump all of my grenades into this and see if maybe her force push will help after. So maybe lead in with a force push and then the follow-up boosts, just assuming we survive during all of this. That's going to be the big thing. So like I said, we are going to be doing some live recording here on this as well. So that's going to be something eventually when the episode does come on out. I'm saying that to anyone who is just watching on stream. I would like to. Oh, I don't want to do that just
Sith, they're bombing
just
the whole
yet. Well,
planet.
dang it.
I knew they'd turn on us sooner or... Wow, look what we got
Basically,
here.
yeah, it kind of does that.
Thieves in a
I got
hangar.
started a little earlier.
So, you figured you'd
But
just
this will
steal
allow
my
me to
ship
kind
for
of
your
check it out
getaway
just to see
and
if it
leave
works.
Me high and dry while the Sith turn
That's
the
my big
planet
thing.
into dust? Sorry, but
Because I
that
know
ain't
Kalo
gonna
Nord's
happen.
kind of a
I'll
tough
take care of them, Davik.
pain
I've
in
been
the ass to
looking
get
forward
through.
to this for a long time.
Make it quick, Kalo. The
Yeah, I
Sith
know
mean
he's trying
business.
to
If we
try
don't
to get
to
out
our
of here.
ships
So
and
we're gonna
find
end
somewhere
up
safe,
doing
the bomb's
things
dead drop
live.
will kill us all.
So here's my initial thought, because these guys need to just straight up go on in.
What?
And I need to get Bastila. Davik, I think, might be the one that we'll have to worry about. So force push followed by force aura and force valor. And then for me, I just do it this way and just pray and hope.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Because the two of them have to do this, so I just drop all of my grenades. Like, that's a cryoban grenade. Like, I mean, it's working, that's for sure.
You may have me
Okay.
outnumbered and outgunned.
So this
If
is
I'm
going to
going
end up
down,
working. Cool.
Taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to
Very
bits.
cool. So that ends up working. Yeah, Bastila, back off. I have no idea where Canderous went,
Damn
so...
those Sith. They'll bring this whole hangar down around
Okay,
our
cool.
ears.
So kind of a little behind the scenes how all this stuff ends up working. Just because I wanted to test that out, see how things ended up going. So now we're able to know for sure what's going to happen when we get in there. So the thought that I had seems to have worked just fine. Just getting everyone to a certain health. And now we're going to end up going that way. Because this was probably one of the biggest fights I was most concerned with as we were doing this 15-5 build. That how are we going to be able to get past this? Because I've always had a notoriously tough time with it, where I've had to try multiple times here just to be able to get that way and use cuts for saves in order to make sure I get through it. The other one being Bendak. Bendak was the big one I was concerned with. And now that we're going to start getting into people with Jedi, that's going to end up being the big thing. So now that we know that works, I'm going to stop giving a little bit of behind the scenes unless chat comes on up. There is going to be a disclaimer when the video does go live that this was done on a live stream and encourage people to come on out. Hopefully we can get some of those viewers who come out to all those videos and all you heroes to come on out a little bit more to these streams when I'm able to do so. So give me just a second here. Take another sip of the drink. And get ready to get going. So this is going to probably be a bit of a different episode of all of this stuff too. So here we go. All right, now it is absolutely time to get off of this rock. I've been really wanting to get off of Terrace for quite some time now. That being said, this fight I know I've had a notoriously tough time kind of getting on through. So I wanted to share, here's what my thought is here. Of course, I never remember what the hotkey button is. I'm going to try, this is why I took Bastila for all of this, was I wanted to take advantage of her knowing Force Push, which will cause people to stun, and then using our boosts of Force Valor to save our physical throws and all of our physical attributes, then using the +2 to defense because Kalo, Nord, and Davik just shoot. And I know we have to take them past a certain health level before they are able to work And I think I have, because I'm running low on energy shields, and I don't want to take too long with all of this. So let's go ahead and give this fight a go.
They're bombing the whole planet. I knew they'd turn on us sooner or...
I mean, the Sith are turning on everybody.
What we got here? Thieves in a hangar. So
you expected to be
figured
surprised.
you'd
What
just
else were you
steal
expecting?
my ship for your getaway and leave me high and dry while the Sith turn the planet into dust?
That
Sorry,
was the thought.
but that ain't gonna happen.
I'll take care of them, Davik. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Color, the Sith mean business. If we don't get to our ships and find somewhere safe, the bombs they're dropping will kill us all.
Yeah, we absolutely know. So here is my thought here. So Canderous, we're just gonna have straight up charge Davik. We wanna do that, and then we'll have Bastila drop a force push, followed by a Valor and Aura, just to give us the boost that we're gonna need. I'm gonna drop an energy shield, and then just straight start chucking grenades. I expect to go through all of my grenades here, just to be able to make this work. Ah, nice, a solid 20 right away. I like this.
You cannot win.
No, they absolutely can't win, because I'm the MC, and Aswad Dick Whistle is the best that there is out there. So eventually this should end up working through. And we got it.
Now,
Nice.
But if I'm going down, I'm taking all of you with me. This thermal detonator will blow us all to bits.
I mean, we're all getting blown to bits either way, because the Sith are blowing everybody up. Really didn't go through all that many
Sith.
grenades.
They'll
I
bring
started
this whole
with
hangar
7.
down
We'll see
around
how
our
many I
ears.
have afterwards. All right, so we have to do some looting. We can't find the body, so we're just going to assume Canderous just about died. So a cryoband grenade, a heavy blaster, warsuit visor. Is there anything else in here for me to loot before we get going? I should probably just end up getting on the Ebon Hawk and getting the hell out of here. Board the Ebon Hawk, get me off a terrace before we all die. You wish to board? Absolutely.
Let's get this ship fired up. We'll pick up the rest of your friends, and then we'll have to get off this planet.
You got it, Canderous. I just want out. Let's just go on and go. I need to definitely get on out of here, because the Sith are about ready to blow us all up.
Taris is defenseless against our assault, Lord Malak. They are offering no resistance.
They were defenseless from the very
The
beginning.
city is in ruins.
Resume the bombardment, Commander. Wipe this pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
Ruthless. Show no mercy. No mercy at all. Just bombardment. 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 They're just gonna lay waste to everyone down below. Looks like Legos are flying everywhere. That's how old the game is. Just looks like Legos. Good old Legos. Legos are fun. Terrace blowing up, not so much. Yeah, that fight was definitely something I was very concerned with, because I have a notoriously tough time doing so. I think this is probably the easiest that I have ever gone through this. Yes, I certainly do plan on streaming more in the future. That's something that I definitely want to have done. Absolutely. Because everyone loves KOTOR.
Plot
other
across
stuff.
the
Let's
Dantooine.
go.
There's a Jedi enclave there where we can find refuge.
How do you know how to
Incoming
fly this
fighters.
thing?
Quickly, to the gun turrets. You have to hold the Sith fighters
Ooh,
off
come on, I
until
wanna
we get
shoot
those
them down.
hyperspace coordinates punched in.
Yes, yes, yes. Shoot things out of sky. Shoot things out of sky. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting thing. I always forget how this works, and then I just end up randomly pressing buttons and not remembering how to do it. I don't like that they're blowing holes in my ship. Stop blowing holes in my ship. Aha, spacebar ends up working for it too. Okay, so what is the best way of doing this? Because my mouse is not proving to be very responsive for all this. Alright, oh, there's only 2 left. Okay, it said it was right on top of me, but where did it go? Yeah, I don't care. There's one over here somewhere that I'm just trying to shoot. These guys are so hard to say. Why? Stop moving. Did I get one? Alright, there, I got that one. I'm gonna try to get this guy as he's blowing past me. Nope. I want to talk about it. Aha! Sniper shot for the win. Sniper shot for the win. That was very weird. I've not had that issue before where my mouse is having a hard time aiming. Or maybe I've always used my keyboard for it and I just haven't realized it. Who knows? Maybe my controller being plugged in is having more of an effect than I thought. Yeah. I just stopped asking questions.
Dantooine. Seems like a lifetime
Bit of a
since I
long
last
pause
set
there,
foot on her
Bastila.
surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malik here. For now, at least.
Been a long
Safe?
few months.
You saw what his fleet did to Terrace. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even
they
the Sith
certainly
would think
did.
twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here,
I mean,
including
Malik is
several
kind
of
of
the
dumb.
most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
But that sounds like something that he would end up doing just because he fears them. He's just gonna shoot them down. I mean, we should be safe here, not to go against Karth, but to go against
We can get
Karth.
supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing.
Plus, then I want my
Something we
Jedi
could all
class,
use
comma
after what
damn
we've
it, so
been
I can
through.
level up.
You're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She
for
will
sure.
find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time.
Yeah,
now I
but
must go
time
speak
is
with
not
the
what we
council.
have.
I need their advice on recent developments.
Oh, thank you.
After I've
That's
met with them,
cryptic.
I'll meet you outside the ship.
Yeah, cryptic as always, Bastila. Wonderful. Glad you can continue on that trend. Either condescending or cryptic. There is no in between. No in between whatsoever. But that means we've kind of made it through some of the harder parts so far.
I've spoken briefly with the council. They request an audience with you. We
With
should go at
moi.
once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi.
Uh-huh.
What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Karth, but I cannot tell you.
Only she
All I
knows.
ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the council.
I don't
Well,
think
I
he
don't like
does
being left
that.
out of the loop,
He
but
just
I'm not
doesn't
looking
do that.
to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're
Oh, wow, they
expecting
just-
us.
The
I will
Jedi
lead
say
you to
one
the
thing, it's
council
like, oh, okay.
chambers.
Alright. Unable to switch out of characters in my party, so what did I ended up getting some decent things. I ended up getting just a heavy blaster, right? Or Canderous is repeating one. Yeah, I just ended up getting a heavy blaster. And then Davik's war suit. And Davik's visor. Proof power blast. Maybe. Maybe. I know I definitely want this energy. I don't think that energy shield really matters at this point in time. So not really all too much that benefits me. I don't remember Karth running with me. Oh well, let's see what the council wants. Just go straight there. There's really not much more we can really do except leave Karth behind and keep following Bastila.
You there,
what's her
Padawan.
bitch stops me.
Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I like the way I dressed. I believe you are mistaken. I'm not a Padawan. I'm Aswad Dickwhistle. I came here with Bastila. Back off. I'm no Padawan. I'm Aswad Dickwhistle. I just came here with Bastila. I believe you are mistaken.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation.
Yes, she has,
Remarkable
supposedly.
in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents.
That
but as
sounds
for
about
you,
right.
You claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If
Is
this
it
is
now?
some type of jest,
I have
it is
no
in
idea.
very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling the truth.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you.
Yeah,
It was
what's your?
harsh
That's
and
why you're called What's
perhaps
Your Bitch.
unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions.
Yeah, you should.
I see I have much left to learn. I wish
A
you a
whole
pleasant
lot.
stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Get out of my face. Now that Bastila ran off, I have to figure out where she went. Up here. I knew exactly where she went the entire time. Oh yeah, Karth beat me here because what bitch stopped me.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila.
I am.
It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case.
You're saying I'm special?
A member of the Jedi Council.
Jar,
With
are you
me
saying I'm
are
special?
Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak.
Oh, of course, the
Padawan
chronicler is
Bastila,
always
I am
needed.
sure you are already familiar with.
Yes, I am. Yes. Oh, let's see here. What do you want from me? So you've drawn me into your little trap, Bastila. What now? Isn't the Jedi Council in Coruscant? I've got some questions. What do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
For Jedi training, you say? What? I don't know if I'm ready for this. Strong in the Force, nothing would give me greater honor than learning the ways of the Jedi. I mean, we are going light side, so might as well have the nose be a little brown.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Oh, yeah.
Proof?
Okay, right.
Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man.
Yeah.
And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Yeah,
Perhaps
absolutely.
it was simple luck.
We
He's
both
not
know
wrong.
there is no luck.
There's a lot of luck in
There is
it.
only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now
I mean,
that
that's
this
the best
power
way to
has
have it.
begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training
yes.
is long and difficult, even when working with
Rook
a young
likes to do
and
that?
open mind. Teaching
Just
a
because
child
he's a jerk?
is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
But adults have a little more of an open mind, I guess, or a better understanding of how things work. I'm willing to try my best. I'm ready to accept the training. My age has nothing to do with it. I'm willing to try my best. Why would I ever lie?
Traditionally, the Jedi do
They
not
could smell
accept
it, not
adults
sell
for
it. Smell
training,
it from a
though
mile
there are
away.
rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I
Yes,
agree
I'm
with Master
special.
Dorak.
Do you hear? I'm
Many
special.
of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is
Yes,
truly
Revan
dead?
is dead.
What if we undertake to train this
He
one
says
and the Dark Lord should
unconvincingly.
return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private.
Yeah.
Bastila, you and your companion must go.
Oh, wait, that's me.
This
Never
is a
mind.
matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar.
What a
We shall
bow.
return
So
to the Ebon
elegant.
Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
So elegant with the bow. Absolutely elegant. And now we have the nightmare again. Nico, I'm glad this is my videos have found you some sort of you found enjoyment in my videos, and I'm glad you discovered the channel during this hard time for you. I hope you are doing better. You know, being sick is never really a good thing. And Professor, I'll still be here when you get back. I want those robes so bad. So bad. Hey, you have a jaw now.
Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass
I mean, yeah.
we can never go back.
I think that's the whole point.
Surely banish us. Are the secrets of the stars?
Doesn't look like he cares.
Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Apparently so. I mean, just how cool are those robes? How cool are they?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well,
Thanks.
Bastila did mention that you should go to the council
Thanks for
chambers
making me
before she left.
feel special and
It's
pretty,
no doubt
Karth. I do
urgent, so you
appreciate
shouldn't
it.
keep them waiting.
Did she say anything else? I had a rough night. Well, he doesn't know. Let's go. Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I mean, I had a rough night.
You got it.
All right, so we definitely want us some Karth. No, I don't want... I like Karth, but I want to keep with Zalbar and Mishan. Because the two of them provide me with the skills that I don't necessarily have in myself to be able to do anything. So I definitely would like the two of them. I thought it said Zalbar needed a level up. Maybe I'm mistaken. Mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. Well, yeah, Terrace just kind of got blowed up.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace.
Can't say I blame you, kiddo.
Gone. I mean, I grew up there, and now it's just gone.
Malik will pay for what he did. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. Terrace is a wasteland. Get over it. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time.
That's
Look,
an adult thing of you to say.
I'm not saying I can't go on
say.
or anything like that. It's just... it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face.
It really
But
does. You don't think they would do something like that until they actually do.
The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't
Makes a
worry
fair
about
point.
me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Well, thanks. You're so nice, Mission. And she's really kind of being a trooper for it all. Through all of this, she's just kind of saying, you know, yeah, this sucks, but let's get going because we need to stop this from happening to anybody else. So how many grenades do I still end up having? That was what so I threw 5 grenades, or at least 5 frag grenades during that fight with Calo Nord. Huh. Alright, well, that'll be something for another time. I'm sure I'll get more, but we need to get on back to the council, that's for sure.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development.
She has now.
She claims you and she have shared a dream.
You promised we wouldn't talk about it.
Of Malik and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
Alright, first of all, I didn't know she had that dream.
Us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected.
Apparently she's just telling people we're sharing dreams now.
There.
Yes, they seem to be searching for something. I don't want to talk about it. What? How would Bastila know if we shared a dream? I don't know what she's talking about. They seem to be searching for something.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you.
Yes,
as it acts
through me
Bastila.
it flows. Am I having visions now? I trust in your greater wisdom. Yes,
You
that
and
one.
Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force.
Get some sleep, Nico,
and
man.
each
Don't
other.
be up too late.
This
Rest
is
and
not
recover.
unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever
you.
dangers may lie ahead,
I don't know what that means.
we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Are you saying we're a couple now? Are you saying I'm joined with her? What are you talking about? Well, what are you talking about?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers.
I don't know how that makes me feel.
You two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the
thank
light
you.
is
I
long
guess
and
so.
difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Yes, I was ready before I even started. I'm ready for whatever
Understand
awaits.
that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us.
Oh, really now?
Across the galaxy, the numbers of our
Really
order
now?
dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned.
No, of
The
course
Sith
not.
hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found.
What about brothers and sisters?
We fear it is
Huh?
only a matter of time until they discover
on.
even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Jedi are turning to the dark side.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
So now he's
If
stronger
Malak is
after
not
Terrace, huh?
stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction.
Well, I guess we're gonna have
The
to take him
galaxy
out
will
sooner
enter a
rather than
time
later.
of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council
You
has
always say
decreed
that.
you
I'm
and
sure you guys
Bastila
do.
must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of. Once the Council deems you ready,
Perhaps there
Oh,
you
this
will
is gonna be
find
fun.
some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted, and perhaps
Guess
there
it's all
you
your
shall
fault?
find a way
Question
to
mark?
stop them.
All right, let's get this
The
going.
Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
I mean, I am
Before
Aswad
we
Dick
send
Whistle,
you to
so yeah.
investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Within all
This
of us.
blaster's gonna carry me far.
Otherwise, you are doomed
Gonna
to
carry
fail.
me far. As you wish, Master Vandar.
We must begin your training at once.
Let's get this
You
going.
have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
As
I
it
can
always
only
does.
hope you will prove up to the task.
The
Thanks.
path you have chosen to walk is difficult.
Why would I
Intensive
ever
training
have a
will prepare you
vibroblade?
physically for the demands
Why would
of
I
the
ever
Order.
have a vibroblade?
Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force.
That's what we're
To
gonna
truly
need.
understand the way of the Jedi, you must
Look at
open
me
your
reading.
mind to knowledge.
Knowledge.
Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great
Knowledge.
masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone.
I wonder what
Others
we're
in
talking
the Order
about.
will always stand
Me and
by
Bastila. What are we talking about?
you. And Bastila share a special bond.
What's everyone else doing while
Do
we're
not
doing
be
this?
afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training.
For sure, I guess. I think I don't have a choice.
The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline.
Which I severely lack.
Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing.
Something seems fishy about that.
In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly.
What can I say? I'm just
You've
that
done
good.
in weeks what many cannot do in years.
Just that good.
I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Yay, that means I can level up now.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan,
Yay.
the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
There was a catch. What do I gotta do?
In the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Alright, sounds easy enough. I'm ready for these tests.
These tests will see
Let's
if you
do
have
these.
truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join
Yay.
in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code.
Oh,
These
I always
tenets
have a
must
hard time
always
with this.
guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom.
Yeah,
You
I
must prove you
got
have a
it.
Jedi's understanding of the code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Oh goodness, so we got a lot of stuff that we are definitely going to need to do. So we gotta start doing these trials and figuring out all of this. So that's gonna be quite the endeavor that we're gonna have to deal with next time during the adventures of Aswad Dick Whistle, getting closer to a level up, but let's go out and see what we can be able to find about everything. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe and unleash your power as well. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. All right. That'd be 1 down, that's for sure. Can't argue with any of that. That went surprisingly smooth. Surprisingly smooth indeed. All right, Clement man, you take care. Stay safe. Don't work too hard. What number am I on now? I don't even remember how long I've been doing this for. At 13? Sounds about right. I need to resave then. I really don't remember what my levels are. That's always a fun thing. We definitely made it on through. not bad. I know we have to talk to what's her bitch over here to get the code. Just want to take a little break for all of it. Oh boy. Always fun and excitement, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh man. I can't believe I went through that many grenades doing all of that. Like, that's just 5? That's a lot. But I mean, I really couldn't have a chance to plant any mines. And these are the only ones we have, so 3 points every 3 seconds. So a maximum of... well, that's 3 points every 3 seconds, so essentially one a second. So that's only 30 points of damage. Wow. Could have thought it would have had a little something more to it. And a difficulty check of 15. Oh no, I'm not finishing the stream. I'm actually gonna... I'll make it known when I'm gonna end the stream. Just kind of ending the video, because we were just doing some... We're gonna be doing a lot of... Most of tonight's gonna be just like live recording. Because I've been meaning to do so for quite some time, but I've also been wanting to stream a little bit too. Get those streaming shoes back on, as it were. Have it be a lot of fun. As my voice goes all over the place. Just got to get geared up then to do another one. Because I want to provide something a little different, you know, outside of the norm. Because I've done how many episodes of KOTOR or Crystalline where it's kind of the same thing and whatnot. I'll offer something with a little streaming now that I have the time to do so, you know? Just makes sense.
What?
Let's see, what's Mission looking at? Like here for... So she has a fair amount into intellect. As does... Zalbar really doesn't, but... Still, just can't wait till we're able to level up a little bit. That would just be nice. So we have quite a bit to go still. That's alright. I always like to take a couple-minute break, especially when I'm recording quite a bit. Normally, I just like to take a pretty long break. Or just even a little one. Just to kind of mentally refresh, especially when you're going with it. That's always the hardest thing I found doing it. It's one of those, being that same mentality through the entire way. That's kind of why I switched to doing the smaller chunks, because when I was just doing long 45-minute videos, you know, there would definitely be a lot of times where I would lose steam most of the way, like halfway through it, just because trying to keep that focus and attention for that long on something where you know the story. Now for something like Crystalline or Ethereal Enigma or Ace Academy, it was a little easier, just because I was always having those moments where I could sit down and do those, because I was learning new things about it. Sure, with like Ace Academy, I've essentially played the story through like 4 times, 5 times almost now. So I know what the main story is, but it was always exciting to see how the relationships developed and just kind of trying different options and trying that out too. So, I mean, even with this now, I'm still doing I know what the story is, I have a great grasp of it, but, you know, I'm trying everything else in between all the story elements that's different, and that's what makes it exciting. And I don't necessarily want to clip out the story, because some are here for the story as well. And it's important to keep them engaged in it too, no matter how many other heroes, like you guys have seen me play through this or have played through it before. Now, some it might be brand new, and I don't necessarily want to spoil that and just say, here, go watch this other 60 episode long thing that took me forever to put out, because they want to watch it live with you. It's kind of like watching any TV show, I feel, where you're just jumping back into it. Oh, absolutely. No, it's not necessarily something where it comes to health. It's just more that mental game, because you don't feel as focused. And I take pride in what kind of content I put out. And there have been many a times, especially like a couple years ago, as I was getting going and really starting to gather some sort of steam with this, that I noticed I was making content and just like forcing myself to do so when I needed to adhere to a schedule. But I was doing it at times where I wasn't really proud of it. I could tell when I was working on it later that, no matter how good of an editor you are or how good of an editor you have, if the content's not there, sometimes it's really hard to put it all together. Just think of some of the bigger YouTubers out there outside of me, like I Am Wildcat, or Basically I Do Work, and even more so like that, depending on the game that you're doing even too, or something like, for like League of Legends is something I usually watch quite a bit of, like Ankle Spanking or Solo Renekton Only. Those guys, I'm sure they've even come out and probably said, I have times where this is really hard to make content, whether it be for personal reasons and health, or it's, in their case, you're playing a live game with 9 other people, and sometimes things don't go as anticipated. With me, I'm just going against the computer, so something doesn't go right with the computer, I just start again, and I've just maybe lost 2 minutes of something if I saved. Whereas with them, you could be in a 45-minute game and not be able to do so, or maybe like I Am Wildcat or Basically I Do Work might not be a great example, because if they stream, they're doing it for several hours, they're playing with their friends. So yeah, it's just more of not necessarily what happens, because maybe someone's having a great day, so you just use that little clip if you can, but also kind of going out there and it's more of what's being said in that interaction. That's why people go to those type of content creators. It's sure they like some of the games. Like I would watch I Am Wildcat all the time just because while he was doing Fortnite, because not necessarily that I played Fortnite and enjoyed it, but I enjoyed watching him play it and how he would react to things. Or even when he was doing a lot of Gary's Mod, which he's been doing a bit of today, but or lately, I should say. But even that, I've not done anything Gary's Mod. I don't possess that kind of knowledge to be able to do it. All right. I think we are just about ready here to get back and started with all of this. We spin around, do a little loop-de-loop, because why not? You never really know sometimes. Did she not do a complete circle? Because she was walking to the left and then came back around. She is not doing a complete circle. Look at this. Let's watch her here before we get started. She goes there, and then stops, and goes back, and I assume she gets to about here, and turns around and walks back again. Okay. Okay. Because why not, I guess. I don't know, AI can be an interesting thing sometimes. I noticed that in Skyrim they wouldn't go past certain doors if you were undetected and sneaking trying to attack them. I'm sure this is the same way too. Only AI are supposed to, or NPC should only be in certain areas, so her area goes from here to about here. Whatever. All right, so we need to find out the Jedi code, and what's her bitch here
Greetings,
definitely has all of
apprentice.
that information.
Though
so
I
I need this.
understand you
I
shall
have to
not
pay
have
attention
that
because
lowly
I
title
never
much longer.
never
Master
get this
Jar
right on the
tells me
first
that your
try.
progress has
Maybe
been
today's going to be the
remarkable.
first
Soon
time I do
he
it.
feels you will attain the rank of Padawan.
I am that good.
Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training?
I mean, it's something. It's difficult but worthwhile. I still want to learn to use the Force, not listening to your philosophical babbling. I'm still learning the Jedi Code.
All Jedi must know the code.
Thank you,
Its
what's your
tenets are the
bitch?
fundamental teachings of our order. There is no emotion. There is peace.
Okay.
There is no ignorance. There is knowledge.
Got it.
There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force.
All right, so emotion.
Think and meditate on these truths, apprentice.
I mean, it's there
If you
somewhere.
ever
It's going to
wish
be in my
become a
log. I know
Padawan.
it is. Cool. So it's in my log. So emotion, peace, ignorance, knowledge, passion, serenity, chaos, harmony, death, Force. All right, where is my teacher? We're going to see if I can get this right on the first try, if I can remember. I am definitely going backwards. Zalbar. Yeah, big oaf. Move. I love you, buddy, but come on. Come on. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this set and taken care of then. It will be one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Don't encourage
my
the bad
young
behavior.
pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable, so
Yes, I'm ready to continue my
soon
training.
your apprenticeship will, in the traditions and
Yes, let's do these tests.
first,
I'm ready.
you must now. There is no
No
emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
Only knowledge.
There is no passion.
Only serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice.
Now we did
It
it.
will not be long before you are a
Yay.
full member of our order. But first, you
Now
must pass the second test and
I
learn
know the
about the most
code.
prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber.
Yay, the glow stick.
lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's
Nothing I'm going to be
skill,
using.
dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the
Yes,
Jedi
sure it
who
is.
wields it.
Sure
the
it
blade
is.
is made of pure energy.
You're made of pure
focused
energy.
by polished crystals in
Got
the
him.
hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands.
I'm good, thanks.
And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing
Do
of
I-
the crystal.
Do I have to? Do I have to? I guess I have to. You're... Rook, no. Dorak, Bastila, go. No Bastila.
You have
No.
come, young
Bad
apprentice,
Bastila.
at Master Zar's bidding. He sees
Well, I
great
mean,
promise
yeah.
in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color
Yay.
also reflects your demeanor
Not
and
like I'm ever
position
gonna use
within
it.
the order.
What colors are there? Or what positions are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This
Okay.
Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They
Got
focus
it.
more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green
Got it.
is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the
Ooh,
universe.
the counselor
They
seems
mediate between
right,
other
but I don't have
groups,
enough points.
using their powers
Yeah,
to
I
end
want to go
conflict
counselor.
and preserve peace.
I wanna do the counselor here. I wanna definitely use my Force powers.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask
Yes,
you
sure.
questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman
Really,
and
though?
her small child are
Really?
beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams
I mean,
to you
it doesn't
for help.
matter anyways
What do you
because
do?
I get to pick anyways. Attack the thugs. Why are they attacking her?
Indeed. Very well.
I'm gonna try
On
to
the
get him
next
to tell me
question.
counselor
You are
anyways.
in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Why am I in fighting? Find out why he turned to the dark side?
Yes, I suspected as much.
Yes?
Now for the next question.
I don't know. I'm good
There
to
is a
say
locked
counselor either
door,
way.
and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Knock?
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice.
Are you, though?
I have a feeling
Are you,
about
though?
what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave
What is
on
your
a
favorite
contested
color?
world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
I don't like this question. Try to lure him out. Coordinate, let's see... this one.
Yes,
Why not?
I thought
I
as
don't know.
much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi consular. Which color and
Nailed
path
it.
do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Give me the counselor. Gimme. Thank you very
Here
much.
is a green crystal for your lightsaber.
Yay,
Go speak to Master Jar
I'm never
again,
gonna
and
use
he will
it.
instruct you on how to construct it.
Yay, I got it. Ooh, does this means I finally get to level up. Yes, I finally get to level up. When am I gonna level up? That's the big thing, because everything is a class skill now. I like this. Let's see. I don't think we have to worry too much about persuade. I want to do a little more into demolitions because I do want to use mines, and I need to do so. So proficiency lightsaber, Jedi defense. All right, I think now we should probably start focusing on two-hand combat. Yeah, we want to focus on two-hand combat for now. Powers. This is where it's going to be a little tough. I definitely want to do force push. Where's... I'm going to do force push and knights and burst of speed. Definitely start getting the boosts right away. I still have more level ups to do, and I'm certainly going to do them. So again, more points into demolitions because we need those. This is a stealth check against enemies, so I don't need to worry about that. Now we're on to powers again. I think we're going to work on Valor. Valor, I think, is the next one I want to work with. And then I want to get at least 1 point in a stun droid when I get the chance. So let's start leveling up attributes. This is the big one. I think then we are going to put all of our points into wisdom, because we want to use those force powers to kind of help out a little bit rather than necessarily the damage, because our force powers are what's really going to aid us during all of this. That's going to be the big thing. I'm sure I have changed my mind several times on this, but wisdom is what we're going to go with. Max my 2-weapon fighting. I have one more power, and then I want to put 1 point into stun droid. Now the reason for this is going to be for the final fight with Malak. When we get there, we're definitely going to need that. Alright, more level up skills, again in demolitions. Less I'm going to need. Mission 4. I want to do Force Whirlwind. Now I'm all leveled up. Get mission up there. Max her dex just to get that extra bonus point. He has a lot of points into stuff that we could certainly use. We're going to hold off for the time being on that. Beats then. Oh, I do not know. I do not know for her. I think we might put points into toughness. Now we'll do improved caution. Just keep making her stronger than our good friend Zalbar. Zalbar here, we're going to boost up to have a higher defense. That's going to be worthwhile for us. Just so he's going to be a little harder to hit. And we want to do repair. Yeah, repair. We're not going to worry too much about awareness on him. He's got implant level 3. I'm set and ready to go. We finally got a chance to level up, so now things are going to be, in theory, a little easier. So let's compose this lightsaber that we're going to end up needing, or construct, I should say.
We shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Yes. Do the thing. Do the thing on the thing I'm never going to use. Because why not? I hope it doesn't auto force me to equip it. It shouldn't. I don't think it should. Yay, assemble. Item received, item lost. I did the thing. Look, Jar, I did the thing.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber,
I did
apprentice. Your
I
crystal
did it.
seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one
Well, I'm the main
constructs a
character, so yeah,
lightsaber.
it's gonna happen.
These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force.
Yay.
By adding crystals to your lightsaber,
I have a rare item.
you can alter
Got
or enhance its
item.
properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves
Now
here
things
on
are going to be.
Tatooine that
Now
may
is when
hold
things are
these
going to get
crystals.
interesting. I can find crystals on Dantooine? What will these crystals do for me? What should I know anything else about lightsabers?
Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order.
Okay.
With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies.
All the more
Sith
reason
and
I should
Dark
not
Jedi
equip
will
it.
seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber.
I don't know how.
Are
Well,
you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
Yes. I'm
For
ready.
every Jedi, the threat
I'm
of the
prepared.
dark side is always present. You must truly
Always.
understand this before you are accepted into the Order.
Always present.
You must see the corruption of the dark side.
The
for
dark
yourself.
side is
Even
always
here on
present,
Tatooine,
Wazowski.
There are places where the dark side holds
Always
sway,
present.
twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once
I don't
used
know.
for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted.
We'll see how this ends up
A
going.
wave of darkness perverts the region around it.
Darkness.
The cat hounds in the area have become savage and ruthless.
That's kind of what
they
they
become
do.
a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
What would you have me do, Master Jar? You want me to go kill the Cath Hounds? What's causing the corruption?
The cat hounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You
Okay.
must journey into the grove.
Cryptic
and
as
confront
always.
the
Now I
true
see where
source of
Bastila
the
gets it from.
darkness. That is your task.
Vague. Vague. You know more than you're telling me, but any other guidance? Come on,
I can
please.
say no more. Some things you must see for yourself.
I don't wanna.
None of the
Question
other
mark.
Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But
Fine.
remember this, my young apprentice. A
Be that
Jedi
way.
acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side
Jar,
still taints
we
the
all
ancient
know
grove.
here that I do
The lessons
not
cannot continue until the
have the
spreading
patience for
corruption
any
of
of
the dark
this.
side has been
I am
stopped.
not patient enough to be light side.
This is
You
your
know
task,
this.
apprentice.
Chat, you know this
May the
too.
Force be with
You guys absolutely know it that I am not patient enough for any of this. I cannot use my force powers. I did not think that through. I cannot use any of my force powers because I'm what I am wearing. I need to find robes. I totally forgot about that. I mean, we'll make it. You must cleanse a meditation grove to the southeast of the dark taint that has been infesting it. The phrasing, you must cleanse a meditation grove to the southeast of the dark taint that has been infesting it. The exact nature of the cause of the taint has not been made clear. Something about that phrasing didn't seem right. I totally have a lightsaber equipped. No, I was too busy yelling at, I do have the master. Winner, winner, Cars blaster in my left hand for dinner? Stuff doesn't make sense. Stuff does not make sense. Let's see what else we can end up finding Zeno. That's how long he went on and how distracted I got. No patience for what he had to say. I just wanted to keep going. What's through door number 1? Hi, nothing in that crap. What's up? I haven't seen you around here before. I'm a traveler in search of a little entertainment. Pazak, not right now. No Pazak, sorry man. No Pazak. Footlocker, mine. I don't know what's in it, it's mine now. Headpack, antidote, sweet. Oh, Matale. I'm gonna walk away from that for now. We'll talk later, Mr. Matale. I want nothing to do with you. You are an impatient man, one of which I do not wish to interact with right now. So I know there is a shop a little back where we landed, and I certainly want to take care of that. Just to see what is in there, what can I get before I go out to the grove. And the shop should be here. Aerotech Mercantile, that's gonna be a good thing. So, what up, dude? I am Aswag Diswickle, the new recruit. I want in. Alright, what do you got for sale? What do you got for sale? What is 7,000? Good versus droid. An assault rifle, meh. Energy shield's a good thing. Calrissian's utility belt. Not bad. Retinal combat implant. Not a bad thing. Pazak cards. And adrenals. No real...
The beast.
Let's see what you got in stock here. This is all droid stuff, I take it. Okay. Well, it was worth a check. Let's head on out to the Grove. Going on, goalie G-Dog. He's here. He's here doing his thing. He is absolutely here doing his thing. Let's head on out to the Grove, though. We have some stuff afoot. I wonder if I can use my actual combat stuff rather than just worrying about like burst of speed and whatnot. I really have to talk to the droid. Or am I waiting for Zalbar? Okay, I need to talk to the droid.
The council has decreed you may come and go.
Stupid. Just need to talk to you in order to unlock the door. Really? Alright, let's go about our business. I found Nemo.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty
and he's
of
good
nature
people, so we have to talk to him. I just have to.
I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo.
I'm glad I found you.
I can help you with.
I must be going now.
I hope your time is well spent here on Dantooine.
Thank you, Nemo. I have busy things to do. What do you want?
Friend?
Greetings,
I
Gar.
can safely assume you are a member of the Jedi Order.
Does it look like I have a lightsaber in my hand? No, but okay. I'm merely an apprentice, not a Jedi. Yes, they are waiting for you now. I'm sorry, I do not know. I'm sorry, I do not know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken.
You are
How
certainly.
may I be of assistance?
I just wanted to see what's going on. What can you tell me about Dantooine?
Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so.
You don't say.
The ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandrels and the Matalis. Big, wealthy landowners, both of them. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandrel just can't seem to get along. And now Alan wants to get the council to do something.
Domestic dispute? What has happened?
Well, from what I hear, it started.
Give me the gossip.
See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Bright lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Alan, but even he didn't take it before the council. But
naturally,
now Alan's son, Shen, has disappeared as well.
A scandal.
And no one knows where he's gone. Alan blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to
He
ask
said,
the
she said,
council,
they
but
said,
from
what said, I don't know.
Alan, he's probably going to be
What's
after
going on in
blood.
their heads?
Is there anything else you require?
I'm a go.
Farewell, then.
I'm a go. I'm a head out.
Are you a Jedi?
Apparently
not. How long
not.
can you people continue to sit by and claim you protect us? Protectors. Ha! You sit in your enclave safe from the Mandalorians while we suffer.
What are you talking about?
Those
I have no
Mandalorian
idea.
brutes have killed my daughter. They came to our land demanding our livelihood. But Ilsa, my Ilsa, said no.
And they killed her?
There was nothing I could do. Too many of the Mandalorians and their Duros allies. I've come here to
All
ask
right, man.
you,
Thanks for
please,
stopping
Master
by.
Jedi,
We'll
stop these raiders and
we'll
get
talk soon.
revenge
I
for
know
my
we
daughter.
will. I am not a Jedi yet. Maybe you could make it worth my while. I'll protect you and your fellow settlers. Those animals. Revenge is never a good reason. Your problems are not my concern. I'm not a Jedi yet.
But you have been accepted into the Order. Yours is the authority of the Jedi. I will give you all I have. Just please.
Kind of, sort of, not really. That's not how that
from
works.
the face of this planet.
All right, man. I'm a little intense there. All right. Let's talk to Elise over here. Get all these quests that we
Greetings,
possibly
young
can.
Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see?
Why the stutter? Your companion.
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere.
So someone
and could
clearly
not
doesn't know
find
how to
him.
close the door.
I worry so much.
They were raised in
I
a
need
barn.
him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
It is possible, I guess. Could it have been the Cathounds? Could it have been Cathounds?
Cathounds are not intelligent enough to open doors.
You'd be surprised.
Though they have been more vicious lately. No,
Exactly.
it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Could someone have bypassed the lock? Did someone break in? Could have it been open from the inside? Could someone have bypassed the lock?
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Could have been open from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Your missing companion is a droid? A droid? You expect me to run off to find some stupid droid? Your missing companion is a droid?
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
Gotcha. You live alone with this droid? What exactly do you use him for again? You live alone with him?
He is a personal assistance droid.
I was about to use that
my
last one.
husband
It's
was
so
a
tempting.
genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband,
That's one
for my
smart
own
droid.
personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound. Please, I
The
beg
droid
of
or
you,
your husband?
return my droid to me.
I will help find your droid.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi.
Not a master
If you
yet.
find
Do
him,
do people
please
not see that I
send
don't
him
have a
home to me.
lightsaber?
I need him so much.
All right. For Razy, and then Adam Larp, he is my dude. He's my dude. I want to see what he is selling because he's got some great stuff, and I know that for sure. Like Cassius Fett's armor. Wow, that doesn't give me any dex bonus whatsoever. A light repeating blaster. Nothing wrong with an LRB. Lots of grenades. So I definitely need to go to him for any grenade stuff. I don't think I'm going to need anything for the time being, because there's a Cathound, so we got to get some combat going. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Derpy things and how they run. So yes, so my force powers I could still use. It's just the boost stuff I cannot. Aha. No, go away. Yes, talk to Mission, because that's a good idea. Oh, he was still staying up there in that. Alright, well this is actually surprisingly easy. Not gonna lie. That went by a lot better than I thought it was going to. Our first combat, I can return back to the Ebon Hawk, so we are still able to do that. That is good. All is good in the hood. A horned Cathound, you say? Will this work? Ah, it does work. Wow, we do so much damage. That is ridiculous. I like this. I'm liking this build now. Force Whirlwind is really strong at in the current state that we're in. Wow, how did they are just, and I'm barely going through any force points. That's kind of surprising. Alright, so we at least need to get a couple of these going. So the horned Cathounds are always the problem.
Take that!
That one got saved, so this one is able to resist a little bit more. I mean, it doesn't really matter what happens. There we go. Those things have a surprisingly high resistance. Zalbar, buddy, you okay? Mission, you look fine. Alright, so we're gonna return back so Zalbar can get into full health. Because why not? Just keep taking advantage of it. Oh, yes, we are. We are gonna, like, automatically spawn some stuff. Okay. I couldn't calculate the amount of damage that happened in such a short amount of time, but it would, let me tell you, that looked like it was ridiculous. I cannot argue with any of what just happened. Alright, we got this. Zalbar, go be our tank. Well, there are 2 horned cathounds there. That's not good for Zalbar. I mean, he's good. He's a big boy. Yeah, he's a big boy. He can take care of himself. There, we got that one up there. Oh yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He was fine the entire time. I mean, he's looking a little worse for wear now, but Mission, why are you up on the front line? That's not something you should do. So if it's gonna keep spawning me cathounds, you know, that's some good experience that I'm just kind of getting for free. This one didn't do it, did it? No, but there's one over here. I mean, if it's gonna give me 200 experience for this every time, I'm gonna take the 200 experience. Zalbar. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, like 200 experience. How are you? You really can't argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. There's another one over here somewhere too. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Make it go away. Oh, it went away. Would you look at that? And no one took any damage for that. How did we manage that? Alright, we'll head that way in just a second. Let's explore off here to the left. Is there anything? No, but these are those strange ruins. That door looks like what we saw in our dream, so we definitely know we need to go there eventually. So we're going to continue on and get a little further into the grove. Hopefully we are able to find out what's going on, and that's what we're going to end up doing next time. I'm going to end up ending the episode here. I'm going to try to transit back just to get a little more healing off. As always, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to unleash your power by hitting that subscribe button. Cathound will deal with you in just a little bit. Hit that subscribe button down below today as well, and I'll see all you heroes in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care. And another good one in there. That one was actually a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, was not expecting that kind of damage to come out right away. Let's see if I can find the damage logs here. It's in the journal. Show feedback. Mission killed the Cathound for 200 experience. We don't want to talk about for 3 damage. Let's see. Mission. Let's see. Aswad uses Force Whirlwind. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, maybe I'm not. So succeeds with the attack on Horned Cathound. Hit with 24 versus 20 defense for 8 damage. Still get the dual wield penalty. Close proximity range bonus. Quite a bit. Zalbar fails with an attack. No alignment adjustment. Reflex save failure. This is Force Whirlwind, so 10. Okay, it's a difficulty check at 20, so it needed to get higher than 20 in order to do it. Okay. Seeing how this all kind of breaks down. Mission hits with a sneak attack. Wow, that's 37 versus 20. With an attack on Horned Cathound, critical hit, automatic hit. Wow. He just kind of went through them. I wonder if stun Does it? Why didn't I wonder what? Yeah, there's my sneak attack here. Got it, because it was stunned. Because I'm sure there's somewhere up here. Sneak attack here. Where's the other sneak attack? That uses force whirlwind. Okay. There we go. That is where we're getting it from. Gotcha. Gotcha. So we are slowly getting there, I guess. Slowly getting there. Alright, I'm going to take a quick couple minute break just to stretch real quick, get myself a thing of water, so you guys hang on tight here. I'm gonna go on this quick break. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, and we're gonna continue on playing. Thanks so much for sticking around, you guys. Do appreciate you. I'll be kind of lurking around a little bit in chat too. All right, I'm back. Out of curiosity, any mobile games? I kinda do, Clement. I play a buddy of mine got me into Clash of Clans not too long ago. I, being the giant nerd that I am, do play Pokemon Go. Been really been a little tougher to play it now that you know, I'm shut inside. But I do a little bit of that. I just recently picked up League of Legends Teamfight Tactics. But those are really the only like mobile games I play. I was just like Pokemon Go and Clash of Clans. Just as it's something to do, and you know, with where I live, there's lots of Pokemon Go stuff around me when stuff is open, which is always nice. And it makes it easy to kind of find a get a username whenever I add into any new game, because not often you see my name, that's for sure. The amount of times I've used my name on like a dodgeball jersey or something, and people have just called me Skylar. Like, that's, do you not know how to read? Like, come on, man. It's like, it says it right there. There is no K. Why are you putting it there? Like, I did that, and it was one of those. I started playing in a new dodgeball league, and they thought that like that was my actual name. It's like, no, just a name I go by. Some people get it right away. Others not so much. It all really kind of depends. It is what it is. That's for sure. That is for sure. But mobile games really not something I really did. I did play a little bit of the Galaxy of Heroes Star Wars mobile game, and I played for maybe like 2 years. I still have it on my phone, but I don't play it much anymore. It got to the point I was at the level where I was going against people that were, to really kind of advance much further and to really kind of get more of an enjoyment out of the game and creating different teams. You had to pay to play, and I really didn't enjoy that. Or I'd have to spend months farming. So, you know, I was working on someone like, I think when I stopped playing, I was looking at leveling up the Darth Scion character. And, you know, just the amount of time I would need to spend, and I hated, you know, I could only get 5 attempts to get any sort of drops from it, so I could get a maximum of 5 character shards a day. And, you know, there'd be time I'd go multiple days in a row where I'd just get none, let alone to power them up with equipment. So it just got to the point I was like, why do I want to keep playing this? Because, you know, I'm not doing anything. I've got a decent team, but I want to keep getting all the newest ones that are out there. But in order to do so, I have to have do all the events to get these high level characters. I have to do this, that, and the other thing, really. And that was just not a lot of fun. I kind of, at first it was fun just kind of collecting everything. So getting my first high maxed out character was fun. Azuka Tano, the Fulcrum Azuka Tano, so adult Azuka, was fun. Got a buddy telling me that some stuff's changed for GTA Online. Has piqued my interest. Haven't played that game in a hot minute, that's for sure. Does Mission have a little damage that she took? No, it just looks that way. That's what I've heard. I've been tempted to do Arknights, but I really don't play so much of mobile. I know my I'm sure that the clan that I'm in for Clash has been more than understanding, because my buddy that's in it's been playing for a very long time and he's really high leveled. So I'm sure if the clan leader gets that way, he knows, you know, hey, what's going on with Siler? Why isn't he playing? And I say, look, man, this is what's going on. He's doing this, that, and the other thing. It's not that he's purposefully ignoring stuff that we need to do. He's just not able to do it. The mobile PUBG, or like the hard PC, or is it out in console now? Yeah, it should be out in console PUBG. because I tried PUBG Mobile. That for me, PUBG was one of those I couldn't do it without any friends playing. That was the big thing for me. And same with Fortnite is you just need people to play with. Without those people, even just one person, it's no fun solo. So I didn't have the time to really invest into it. I don't even know why I have PUBG still on my PC here. It's something I don't use or play all too much. It was definitely worth the, it was a couple $100, $30 for a couple hours of gameplay. Cross-plat. I'd be interested for it to be cross-platform. I wish Halo would move to Halo Reach would end, or Master Chief Collection would be cross-platform. But here's my issue with cross-platform on games like that. So give me a sec while we're talking about this. We're gonna be serious here for a second. So here's my issue with cross-platforming on games. When I was playing Fortnite, I only played on my Switch. That's all I played it on, because with Switches you have a definite frame cap. You have a definite frame rate cap. Whereas on some PCs, like mine, I would probably be able to run in like 60, 90, 120, maybe 120 FPS, no problem. But some PCs you really can't do that with. Where you have others where you got like the pros, you got Ninja and all those other guys like Tfue that are running at like, 270 FPS or some ridiculously high number. So they clearly have the advantage because they've invested in some great equipment. And not to say that their investment in some great equipment is a bad thing, but those who don't have that money have a slight disadvantage in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe that's not the case, but I would think if you have a higher frame rate, especially for something like that where you need to be able to render out distances, cross-platform's a little hard, which is why I like with like Master Chief Collection of Halo, that's something where I'm capped at 60 FPS. Sure, I think, back in the day it was like, what, 30 on 360? But still, that there's still that cap to it. I don't know what the one's putting out nowadays. Once the one in the PS4 came out, I'm done. Sure, I got an Xbox One now, but I don't ever play it. So that's my thought on the matter. Not to say anything against it, but cross-platforming's always been an interesting thing. But that's always a fun thing when they do it. I wish Halo would be, though. I'm at a disadvantage playing controller with console. Alright, so where is that? Well, there's enemies sighted. Okay. Just kind of trying to figure out where we are. I'm going to do one more episode, quote unquote, if you will, one more good solid recording for something, just kind of give myself a log. I am just wanting to kind of start getting things together and get back into editing if I'm going to have some more time with being at stay at home. But yeah, that was something I enjoyed doing, but I have very little patience on stuff like that, and I wasn't much of a PC gamer growing up, so I wanted to use controller. And sometimes with some of them, like it might not be money they are personally dropping anymore. Maybe at one point in time they did, and maybe not so much now. If we're just chatting, maybe it's not so much now that they're dropping the money into it. Maybe a lot of it now is like sponsorship deals. I don't know if like League of Legends streamers like Pokimane, or I mean she does a lot of Fortnite now, or maybe some other stuff. But Pokey and like I'm a Cutie Pie, that I've seen them with like Dell Omens, and I don't know if it's something that they were sponsored with, or I've seen times where like Jacksepticeye said, "Oh, this is sponsored by so and so," or she's more of a Siege player. Ammunition, she's great. I know she's sponsored by Corsair, and I think maybe her stuff is sponsored by them. I don't think maybe so much the big time people invest the money into it. You know, someone like me, I'm absolutely investing the money into it. I invested an okay amount into my PC, and I need to upgrade a couple of things that I want to do, but some don't have to worry about it. Others do. At least that's my thought, my assumption. I guess maybe that's not the right thing to do. Maybe I shouldn't assume. That there's some good equipment out there. It all depends on what you want to do, let alone the time to do it. Especially if you're looking at like liquid cooling and all of that stuff. To each their own, or some that have the multi PC setup, so you have the one gaming rig and the one that's just set for streaming. Now that'd be the thing, and the ring lights and the big old camcorders that's set up, and you've got the designated room for it. I don't know. Maybe one day. Pipe dream entirely. That's for sure. All right, gonna get back onto it, just because I'm on quarantine or a stay home does not mean that, you know, if I change any sort of scheduling stuff on my own personal end, that I should be doing that just because I have essentially at least a week where I don't have to work. And sometimes the basic is all you need to do. I helped my friend pick out many years ago a PC for school, and she just kind of went, I just need something that helps me run internet and Word. I don't care about multiple browsers. I want to have to be able to, you know, if I write, I want to be able to store some stuff. I went, oh, well, this is definitely what you need. Don't go into a store and necessarily buy it. Here, let me take you to a place where we can do all of that. And they'll get you something that works. All right, I'm gonna keep getting distracted if I don't get back to it, but it's a good kind of distraction, and I appreciate it. I certainly do appreciate it. And those who might be joining in, I don't know who is just out there watching. Maybe you've just joined, maybe you have not. I am just doing like a live recording, so I'm still recording the videos that you normally see come out for any sort of the KOTOR play. So the gunslinger builds what we're going through right now. So I'm just kind of doing a live recording. So those who see it here, eventually it's going to get edited and posted out for it. It's going to be taken apart from the stream to put out to continue the playthrough, because not everyone would get a chance to see it. I just thought it'd be something kind of fun to do now that I have the time on my hands, do a little bit of a stream. So I'm going to still try to interact with chat, and all of these videos are going to have some sort of precursor that, hey, this was done on a live stream. So just giving you guys that background here. Without any further ado, we're going to get going on this next episode. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Right now I'm having a lot of fun now that we finally have the dual pew-pews and some force powers. The Juhani fight's going to scare me a little bit, not going to lie, so we'll see how this goes. Especially because I won't have Zalbard. I think she's going to resist everything that I throw at her. We'll find out. So we are still on our way to find this Tainted Grove, but let me tell you, I'm really enjoying having these pistols. Like, just a free 10 damage right there. I mean, I could take a little damage. 9's not a big deal. Zalbar's fine. I'm not worried about him. Especially because some of these bigger guys give me a big old boost. What happened to my stun? There we go. So someone's going to get a sneak... Oh, Mission's not going to get a sneak attack. Because that's why we went with the Scoundrel class over something like a Scout. Because now that we have the stun damage, this counts as a sneak attack for us, which is why we do some bonus damage. So we're already starting to see that come into play right away, and I love it. absolutely love it. And we can certainly take advantage of getting all this experience and be able to farm. And as we noticed last time a little bit as well, sometimes they end up just spawning infinitely on us. So he's stunned a little bit, and just like that, that's just ridiculous. Mission that, never mind, I was gonna say mission, you just shot at the wall.
That hurt, I bet.
Just, looks like 42 damage without ever really getting close. They have no chance to respond. If only I could get this to work in an area of effect. We'll see. So even then, you know, 15 damage, mission, move. I don't like you anymore. That one's just running away, that's fine. So these little guys don't give me all too much. Can I help you? Not that I'm worried about what you're gonna end up doing, because I just go back and heal, but not very nice. That's a bad cat hound. Sit. Stay. Oh, you're dead. Think about what you did. Try it again when you spawn again. So switch targeting. Get the stun off. Yeah, because that definitely increases my stuns, my damage quite a bit. That's a big upgrade on that one. All right. So before I continue any further, we know we have that ability to transit on back. We certainly want to do so. Gotta take advantage of the free hills. Why use stuff if we don't have to? And the horned cathounds keep spawning. You know, if that brings me another 200 experience closer to my next level, I will take that. Just at the cost of a little bit of time? Sure. Not a big deal to me. I will take the free experience when I can. Especially because they don't often resist me. 37. I like it. I certainly like it. If I was just kind of playing through for my own personal pleasure, I would just kind of sit here and grind for the 200 experience every time. If I'm averaging almost 40 damage a tick, I'm strong already. And I'm just going to keep saying that. I'm just very surprised as to how much damage we're doing. So I do want to uncover the Metale and the Sandril. That's definitely not right. I know there's the Metale estate, but I definitely want to open that up in the map for now, because we could still end up getting to the same area. But just knowing that it's here and having that option available is certainly nice. And then we still have some other detective stuff that we'll need to do as well. I just remembered that we're going to have that detective quest to do too, which I think is coming up shortly. Yeah, the Metales, the droid. Not necessarily a big deal. But again, I still want to get as much experience as I possibly can. I want to hit level 20 as soon as possible. Sure, that's still a ways out, but it would be nice. Just because numbers are definitely a thing. Oh, and then these mercs are going to be no problem whatsoever. Especially because Mandalorians are, you know, nothing but hired thugs at this point in time.
No, please.
How about we not?
Take my wife and children instead. Anything.
This guy's kind of a scumbag.
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
What a scum. Like at this point, is it? You dare approach me? You dare approach me? Zabar, you take care of him. Mandalorian. He's I find that hard to believe. He's okay. Yes, he is immune. He's not immune to that. That's for sure.
You'll never get.
Yeah, he's immune to my stun, but not immune to my whirlwind. What sense does that make? Must be some sort of item that he has. It's gotta be. So I got some quest off of all of that too, though. Blaster carbine. What is? I want to know what that is. Blaster carbine. nothing really important. So what was that quest I ended up getting? You have encountered some of the Mandalorian raiders plaguing Dantooine and slayed them. They did not seem as organized or as powerful as you would have been led to believe. Perhaps you have not yet met their most powerful members. Foreboding. Well, at least we did a good thing. I mean, shot a little late, but, you know. This should take me back to the courtyard, okay. Which just means this is where I need to go. Just one way at a time. There probably aren't any Kath hounds over here since I've already cleared that way, and to the grove we go. That's a lot of Kath hounds. So I want to at least do that. Run back, Zalbar.
Take that!
Stun. Oh, that's not good. We might take our guys might take a little bit of damage, but Mission's in some trouble.
That hurt, I bet.
I want to take out this one first. Yeah, Mission's down. That's not good, though. If Mission went down, that means Zalbar should be okay still. Yeah, Zalbar's still okay. If I'm still able to get my stuns off, things work. Things absolutely work. Sorry, Mission. That was a small casualty of war, he says, unconvinced. Oh, even out here, I can still transit to and back. I know there are some times where there's a limit, but always good to know. Didn't spawn any new ones here. Maybe it's just in that other area that we spawn more. So this would be to the... Oh, I was right. It was the Sandrels. Got it. So I might make my way to the Sandrel grounds, too, because that is the detective one. I don't want to do that yet. Gonna be honest. Don't want to do that one. Takes too much time. Takes a lot of time just to do it. I mean, we'll eventually go and get it done, but right now I'm not feeling it. And we're gonna see if we can get any sort of looting done. Doubtful, but yeah, there's nothing out here. Hopefully we can find some more guys that we could do the fighty shooty thing with. I like the fighty shooty thing. It's fun now. No longer just kind of sitting by the seat of my pants going, am I gonna... Uh-oh. And then that happens. Aha, just not anymore, he said. Yeah. There we go. I was a little afraid there for a second. When stuff doesn't go according to plan, even without the stun, we're doing a lot of damage. Albino Kath hound. Resisted, okay, that doesn't mean immune. So we do force wave. That's gonna be a little more challenging. So I gotta take out this one first, I think.
I'll show you.
Uh-oh, Zalbar, uh-oh. Oh, run away. How about take care of this one.
You'll pay.
It auto-recovers a little bit. That's not good. Let's see, if it's going to target... I do a little bit of damage. So this might just be a... we sit and hope. Yeah, because I do a fair amount of damage, but, you know, it's still going to... Still going to hurt a bit. Yeah, 2 versus... Wow, it's actually able to hit me. It is actually able to hit me. I was not expecting that. Disengage, med pack. One more med pack. Interesting. It does not... Where'd it go? And then it's regenning. Ow. 6. Go away. 15. So it doesn't go past there. Unless I'm fighting it? Yeah, it doesn't go past that. You guys see that? That's interesting. See, I can't let it sit for too long, though. Oh, you do a lot of damage. Ah, yeah, because he can't go across the... Can't go across that way. I really should have thought this through a little bit more. Here's what we're gonna end up doing. We're gonna plant this mine.
On this, we'll get a nasty
Run it over this. Because of all of that, it actually won't keep walking this way. I don't know how I feel about that. Come on, come fight me. Oh, I do no damage to it. Ooh, that is not good. Ooh, this guy's a little tough. I'm going through all my med packs, and I'm gonna go through all of my stuff just to take down this albino Katon. Oh, that's not good at all. I don't like any of this. I gotta find a way to be able to take this guy out. Because that is too far for any of that to work. And it's getting to the... Yeah, because he's auto-regenning 1 health. Ooh, that... If he hits me, that's gonna be bad. Alright. We're gonna have to... We're gonna have to think of something clever here. Gonna have to think of something clever. That's not the cleverness that I was thinking of. So I just need to get in 6 med pack. Ow. Yeah, I think I might. And then we need to back away. Wow, this is taking me a lot longer than I initially anticipated. Because then if he walks away, then I stun, get him back this way, but then at this point he's already recovered a health or 2. Because he's auto regens just 1 health, 7. Yeah, this is just out of his range where he can't attack me, but it's in the range where I can attack him. Really? He's got... Wow, that was a lot tougher than I anticipated. That thing is surprisingly tough. I went through a lot of items just for that, and I am kind of ashamed by all of that. That now I just have to transit back because of my own stupidity or lack of something. Alright, so we are full health again. Just to think, losing to a albino Cathound. Everything had been so much easier up until that point. Don't know what it is. And that provided nothing more than just experience, and these are the Mandalorians it seems like we were looking for. So stun doesn't work, but Force Whirlwind does.
Huh?
Hey, Zalbar, how about you do me a favor and you go in and say hi to them? That one got saved. There, we got one. There we go. These guys are too easy to take care of. So get them to force them to go into melee mode. Use my Force Whirlwind on them. Maybe not. Wow, he's actually...
You'll pay.
There we go. We were able to get that off then. Then these Duros shouldn't be much of a problem. Yeah, the Duros are gonna be easy pickings now at this point in time. Yeah, easy pickings. Got an adrenaline amplifier, Mandalorian data pad, which I'll read in a second, and a whole bunch of stuff. So that was in that, all of that. So 50 credits. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking. We are absolutely cooking now. So the Mandalorian datapad should be an easy thing. Don't worry about that lightsaber. We're never going to touch it. So remember not to take the XT model bike out today. There's something funny with a few of the intakes, and I thought it was a jam. Consider yourself lucky. If someone was dumb enough to take that thing out, he would have to plow right through the ground within a kilometer. That tells me absolutely nothing. What was the whole... That would be why I wasn't doing much damage. I just realized I had that blaster carbine on. That would change the damage I was doing, which is why the albino Cathound was much more difficult to take down. Because I had that on. See some more guys. Almost forgot. Zalbar took a lot of damage for me. Need him to continue doing so. Alright, if we get it from that side. You know, it's the little one I'm not so worried about. It's the big one I'm a little worried about. Zalbar, just stand there in front of that one. That's fine. I'm actually already low on force points. That's not good. We'd have to keep an eye on that. I didn't think I'd go through him so quick. But Zalbar's okay. It just means these guys are going to be a little more of a... So pick the little guys off first. And then you pick off the horned Cathounds. No, they won't, because they're too focused on the droid rather than anything else. Zalbar just took that one down without any problems. I missed? Either way, 200 experience, that gets us... Yeah, we're closer to leveling up. C842. What's up?
Master Jedi. I am C842.
Do people just assume I'm a Jedi because is that just part of how the story goes? I don't have a lightsaber. Personal assistance droid, question mark. Why were Cathounds attacking you? What a beating you took. I'm not a Master Jedi yet. No problem. That was... Oh, I'm no Master Jedi yet.
Ah, yes. I apologize for my incorrect terminology.
I got you.
I am C842,
You're fine.
A personal assistance droid. Although in recent months the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Are you Elise's droid? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
Oh, you're running from her? Weren't you kidnapped? You're running from her?
Yes, but I have my reasons.
Interesting.
I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even.
Oh.
She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
You are a smart droid. Is she crazy or all the time? But she wants you back. She does want you back.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband.
You're one smart droid. You know that?
Insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those Cathounds.
That's, what, are you suicidal or something? You sought them out? Want to get away that badly? You sought them out?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
I mean, fine, I'll destroy you and tell her why you did it. No, you should go back to her. I'll destroy you and tell her you're still out there. You should go back to her, man.
But why?
She's lonely and needs your support. You're her property. You must obey her, because if you don't, I'll carry you back myself. She is lonely and needs your support.
You're right. How could I be so selfish?
I mean,
must
you're right.
Not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me, she'd be devastated.
You're absolutely right.
It is my duty.
I don't think I've ever actually had him go back to her before. This is probably the first time I've ever had her go back to him. This is the Crystal Cave. We're gonna hold off on that. Don't want to get any crystals just yet, because that kind of defeats some of the purpose. Hey, another Horned Cathound. 200 more experience. 41 damage. Just like that. Just 41 damage. I think this takes me back to the Grove. Okay, so we do want to go back to the Grove. What did... Oh.
That hurt, I bet.
Zalbard, don't lower your weapon, man. He's probably immune to this. No, he is not. No Force Whirlwind here. Use the Force Whirlwind on this one. Zalbar, he's attacking Mission. Why aren't you stopping him? Come on, man. And we get a level up. God, that was... So my team took a lot of damage. I took none because I'm just that good. So I got another Mandalorian data pad. We'll clear up these remains. Some more med packs to replace the ones that, you know, I use. So I have 2 data pads, a strength amplifier. That's empty. There's that. So let's heal up first before I forget about doing that. Always something I end up doing.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You
Apparently
have
they're all
caused us
here
far
now.
Too much trouble for a mere
I'm glad I
Jedi.
loaded
I
up.
will add your head
I'm glad
to
I
those
healed.
of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my
I don't
own.
think you can stop me, dude.
Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
I got one in my group, man. You don't really scare me. Okay, so he is immune. So he was saved. Alright, so before we all go down, let's do our level up then. That's why I was kind of saving it. I want to make sure we kind of got a little low before we did so. So we'll do a treat injury on this one. So his feats, we want to do toughness, give him more health because we're in the middle of combat. Myself, I have skills. Just going to put it into demolitions. Powers. See, I can't use any of those, so I don't want to put any points into it. And I already have a Force Whirlwind. Now that's where things get a little difficult, because I have to remember I can't use all of it. That's a dark side power. I don't have Stun Droid. And let's just do Stasis for the sheer fact. I thought I put in Stun Droid at one point in time. Alright, so we have that taken care of. So as you see, we're all at full health. Just a fun little way of doing that. So we got him taken care of. Sherrook. So take down the big boss first because he was in the way. And now we just pick off all the small fry. Because Mandalorians, while for 500 experience, certainly worth every step of the way. Another one, Mandalorian. Take him down. Did I not level up Mission? I didn't level up Mission during all of that. I'm sorry, Mission. I'm clearly not paying attention in whatever's going on your way.
Sure.
I'm more concerned about Zalbar and him, you know, tanking damage than anything else. Is what it is. So I got 2 lightsabers, the cardio regulator, and a sonic nullifier. So what does the sonic nullifier go? Oh. The strength gauntlets, stabilizer, I don't want any of that. All right. Did I not pick any of that up? I apparently didn't pick any of them up. Fortitude. I still like that for the time being. Still digging that for the time being. Why do I... Oh, it's Brejik's armband. I was like, why do I have 2 of those? Brejik's armband. Got it. The stabilizer gauntlets can go on Mission. Don't want them on me for the time being. Sonic nullifiers. Eh. Not worried about it too much.
What?
I guess now we have some more Cathhounds to face. I guess these... Then... What's it called? Data pads are for nothing. I guess they don't say anything too much because I didn't get 2 added items. I guess I must have lost them then. Alright. Guess nothing lost, nothing gained on it, huh? So horned cathound. Just take him on down. Oh. Zalbar, come help me. Zalbar, come help me. Moral of my story. Stasis is probably something I want next. That's not a horned cathound, therefore I don't care. If it was a horned cathound, I would care just a little bit more, but yeah, it's not, so therefore I don't. More cathounds. They, in the jungle, the Dantooine jungle, the cathounds sleep tonight. Why would you think that was a good idea to just walk in there? Here. Apparently I was just like, hey, let's walk up the melee range. Okay, that's where I know I need to go. I know I need to go that way to engage in combat, but I don't want to do that yet. I know we still have some missions that we need to do, no pun intended. But first things first, we want to slay all the cathounds that we possibly can. Get all of the experience we possibly can. So it benefits us, because, you know, even right now, 7,200 to level 10, that's halfway to the level cap. I would certainly like to hit that level cap as soon as possible, and I'm going to keep saying that until we end up making it. Zalbar's fine. That ends up being like the general consensus. Zalbar's fine. What about Zalbar? Zalbar's fine. See what I mean? Zalbar's fine. I just walk up, drop a stasis, we're good to go, and I drop, you know, an insane amount of damage on it. See, look, Zalbar's fine. Isn't that what I said? Zalbar's fine. Y'all didn't believe me. It's okay, I wouldn't believe me either. I don't want to venture too much further that way. That's how we engage in combat. Let's heal back up. I guess we should probably do the detective stuff, get some of that experience done, and kick things off for that next time once we get to that point. Yeah, they don't even bother resisting me anymore. Wow, I've never had such an easy time with many of these cathounds. That's what I was trying to do, and you kept stuttering. Very nice. More damage, more damage, more damage, and of course, how could we forget? More damage. So this Boluk is who we're going to want to check out to next, so we're going to end up doing that next time. Going to end the episode here. A bit of a longer one today, but, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. As always, though, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button down below or leaving a comment. It really does help me out. If you're new to the channel or have not done so already, make sure to unleash your power by hitting that subscribe button down below today as well. I do have the links to my social media down in the description below as always. Feel free to follow me there as well. Keep the notifications turned on too, because occasionally I do stream, such as this video itself was part of a live stream. So whenever I'm on, I do encourage you guys to check on out. I like to be active at chat, but without any further ado, I'll catch all you heroes in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Alright, that albino cathound sucked. Like, that was rough. Absolutely rough. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I have no choice. Eventually I'm gonna have to talk about it, but I think I had ended up switching up when I go back and edit everything. I'm gonna have to take a look and see to figure out what ended up happening on that. I ended up losing quite a bit of time, just not sure how. I think that was something maybe I just equipped it on accident. Not really sure. Because that's just, I don't know. I really just don't know. That ended up being kind of a an interesting thing. That's for sure. Absolutely for sure. Alright, so it has been... I've been on for about almost 2.5 hours now. Not as long as I was hoping to go, and not to say that I can't do more, but you know, I don't want to push it. You know, we got what is it now? I'm at least on a 2-week stay-at-home order per my county. Not anything necessarily from the state, but you know, something I still am home for a little while. I'm going to try it. My goal is to try to stream at least every other day. If I can't do every day, the ultimate goal is to try to do something for like this long every day. Because I enjoy interacting with you guys, which is why I enjoy doing these things. You know, when I streamed a lot on Twitch several years ago, I always thought I was a little more interactive with chat, to the point where it was something I would just kind of forego what I was doing in order for that. And I was doing speedruns at the time, so my focus was needed on everything that was happening. So that's always something, I don't know, just always how my way of doing things was. Just to interact. You know, where I got a small channel, and I like to keep the interactions up. But that's always a very important thing to me. Because, you know, I say it from my perspective of if I'm in someone's chat and they acknowledge me that I was there, you know, it makes you feel kind of good. And, you know, everyone should have that feeling if they're able to go that way. And I hope, you know, well, I hope the channel grows and becomes successful, where maybe potentially this becomes a full-time job. You know, I'd be sad if something like that happened, where we hit a whole bunch of subscribers and I couldn't interact with that. You know, that's something I hope I don't ever get rid of, and I don't think I will, as long as I keep myself mentally that way. So, alright, without any further ado, I'm gonna end up calling it a night. It's been a lot of fun. I'm planning on being back tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll end up tweeting it out as I probably should. I have no idea how to do anything through Instagram stories or whatnot too. That would be a figure it out. I just got to remember to use my Twitter more often than I do. Chatting's always been fun. Clement, thank you for all that you're doing in your job during these hard times here. Hopefully they aren't overworking you too much. Hopefully things get a little easier here upcoming soon. Anyone else who's out there that I haven't had a chance to talk to, don't hesitate to talk and chat. Don't be shy. No worries about being shy here. We end up having a good time no matter what, and that's the important thing, because that's what this is all about, is having fun, talking about games, watching some complete fool try to play some of these games, sometimes to no avail or no success. But now, again, thanks so much for coming by, everybody. Stay healthy, stay safe, and hopefully I will be able to catch you guys in the next stream. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out. You know, if you said something in the stream during one of the recordings, they'll probably be out there when the time it gets posted. So we ended up getting 3 of them in there today. So hopefully those will start coming out next week. So I think the next time I stream, we'll end up doing something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up doing some more Halo like I was doing before, just playing some multiplayer with some friends. I don't know just yet. Still kind of figuring that out. But all right, you guys have a fantastic night. Everyone stay safe. And I'll, of course, see all you heroes in the next stream or the next video. Take care, you guys.